Hi everyone, it's Simon Keeling here, and it is Sunday the 28th of October. Thanks again for watching weatherweb.net. As always, the site's get free of charge by the adverts that you see around the screen here. So when you click onto an advert or you look at an advert, it's that generates revenue, which keeps the site free of charge. When you tell your friends about the site, more people can view the site, it means we can show you more adverts, and again, that keeps it free of charge. So thank you for doing that. Not a very pleasant day outside across much of the country. Low pressures in control. We've got windy conditions. Bit of a shock for many of us after yesterday's fine conditions. Those beautiful colours of autumn. I have a horrible feeling though that those autumn colours are going to be a thing of the past by the end of this week. Just interested to see what the ECMWF model is coming out with at the moment. This is the temperature trace from the ECMWF, and this is for taking us through to the 7th of November. Now look, here's the temperature slight rise which is taking place through the course of this week at 850 millibars. It's just useful to use 850 as a trace of surface temperature as well. Gives us a guide. Ignore the actual values, it's just the guide figure. But if you see how temperatures rise, look, towards the end of this week, then take a sharp plunge, look, into next weekend. This is the period that we've got to watch for cold weather returning next weekend. The ensemble sort of sees it as well. The chart here going through to the 13th of November, the red colours here are maximum temperatures. Notice how it kind of hovers around the same level for the next few days, but then into the weekend, look, we take a dip of a couple of degrees, and then into the beginning part of November, we're looking at temperatures of 7 or 8 degrees. Some pretty wet weather to come as well, you see here at the end of the week with low pressure coming in, but then it's hinting at some dry conditions, look, into the week after, although still got showers around. I think some pretty chilly weather to come during that period, and we were going to watch for some milder weather coming in around here, around the 11th and the 12th, so we need to keep our eyes on that. Let me just show you the ECMWF. This is the chart from midnight last night. Low pressure to the north, look. These go forward in 24-hour steps. It's quite an unusual pressure pattern, this one, with high pressure here in the Atlantic, sandwiched between two areas of low pressure, one north of us, one to the southwest. And what's happening here is that this northerly flow is trying to push this cold pool of air southwards through the country and into the Atlantic, but it's coming up against the ridge, so it's forcing it down into Europe to make a deep trough across Europe over the coming days. You'll see what I mean when I run the sequence. So there's the chart for midnight tonight. Look, low pressure going into the North Sea. Ridge builds out to the west, but you see how this ridge is getting squeezed down to the south. Look. Then as we get in towards Tuesday, here's the ridge, and here's the trough, sorry, and here's another part of the trough here into Spain. Look, we've got a cooler flow then coming in from the west-northwest across Scotland, Ireland, and northern parts of England. And then for Halloween, well, low pressure's up there towards the north of Scotland. See all these blue colours here coming in. This is the 500 millibar flow, and these blue colours indicating cold air at upper levels. And then just watch what happens, look, as we get in towards Thursday. That deep V shape there is a trough that's at upper levels moving through the country, and into Friday, deep low to the north of the country, unsettled conditions, hints from the ECMWF, this little feature here sweeping through us during Saturday. Look, there it is developing an open wave low south of Ireland during the course of Friday, and then watch as it deepens and tracks eastwards on Friday across southern England. This is something we need to watch for on Friday into Saturday. The risk of some very heavy rain and some very strong winds coming across Wales and England during this period. Strong winds as well out to the west of Scotland, and unsettled conditions into the weekend. And then into the week after, well, it keeps us in these cold conditions, in these unsettled conditions. Low pressure moves eastwards. This is bonfire night, so this is the Monday the 5th. And look what happens. Northerly winds coming in straight from the Arctic through the 5th. Could see some wintry showers for Scotland and Ireland then. And into the week after, and into the 6th, the Tuesday, still got this north and northwesterly flow. So we're still in these cool conditions. And even into the 7th, look, ridge out in the Atlantic, bringing in these cool conditions down to the north. So we keep that northerly flow going right the way through into the early part of November. So cooler weather is on the way. It's not going to be cold, it's just going to be consistently cool, breezy, and rather unsettled. And the key to it really is this ridge that's out in the Atlantic. This is blocking things out, so it's stopping things coming in from the west off the Atlantic, and means that we're stuck in this north or northwesterly flow. As I said, it wasn't very pleasant outside today, or isn't very pleasant outside today. These are the rainfall totals created during last night, and you can see how most of the rain, but you've got to divide these by 10 because these are in whole millimetres. So you divide these by 10, you can see how most of the rainfall, 4 millimetres here in 6 hours, we've got 10 millimetres here across Ireland. Most of these was rain occurring across the north during the course of this morning. So, getting into the pressure chart. This is the chart for this evening. No, it's not. Let me just get it forward a little bit onto the right set of charts for you. So at least we're talking about the right thing. So here we go then, and there's low pressure look centred towards the north of Scotland today. Here's the rain coming into the north and also to the west. You'll notice how that area of low pressure slips into the North Sea through the course of this evening. Rain comes south through Ireland, it's coming into Wales where it's raining at the moment. We've got cooler, brighter weather coming in behind. Outbreaks of rain running across central and southern England through the course of this evening and into the early hours. And then we find this more persistent area of rain just affecting southwest Wales and the southwest of England by the morning. Now, during tomorrow, I think that finger of rain here affecting southwestern parts of England may well just slip up the channel and might just bring some outbreaks of rain to southern coasts of the country through the course of tomorrow afternoon. Brighter weather follows in behind. Look, you can see coming in, I think, through Wales, the Midlands, Northern England, Scotland, northern parts of Ireland, with some sunny spells. Watch out for an early frost across Scotland and Northern Ireland too. Some showers, though, coming back into the north of Scotland late on in the day, and then what we'll find is that overnight we have some showers affecting northern Scotland, rain still affecting the southern coast of England, look, into Tuesday, but for many areas Tuesday is a bright day with some sunny spells. Watch out for a morning frost. And then as we get through the course of the day on Tuesday, still got that ridge of high pressure down to the south. It gradually clears away eastwards through Wednesday, and then on Wednesday we find low pressure centred northwest of Scotland. It looks as if that area of low pressure is going to be swinging an area of wind and rain eastwards through the country. Heavy rain for western Scotland, Ireland, western parts of Wales too. And during the course of Wednesday afternoon, it brings heavy rain through Wales, southwest England, northwest England as well. Some showers and colder weather following into Ireland and western Scotland. Some rain developing ahead of that across the Midlands and southern England, and then that area of rain sweeps eastwards on Halloween evening, look, taking heavy bursts of rain with it. So trick-or-treaters out there, looks like you're going to get quite wet through many parts of England during the evening. And then it clears eastwards with some showers following into the west. I think heavy showers then through Thursday affecting western coasts. Pretty cool too, but many inland areas and eastern areas should be dry, you can see here, with some sunny spells. But here's the start, look, that shallow low that was picked up, you remember, by the ECMWF, also being seen by the GFS, and the GFS swings it through then, through Friday, look, bringing some heavy periods of rain across the country during Friday. Now we need to watch, because this is 6 o'clock on Friday morning. Let me just get back a bit. This is 6 o'clock Friday morning, look, it's south of Ireland, and this is 6 o'clock Friday evening. So it's tracking its way through the Irish Sea across northern England, bringing some very strong winds to the south. Gale force winds, heavy rain. We need to watch this little feature. It could turn very nasty. And then through the weekend, low pressure moves its way eastwards across the country, bringing cold northerly winds behind it, and that sets us up for cooler conditions into next week. So lots going on once again. Hopefully that's been useful for you. I'm going to update some musings today as well, so do take a look at those. Thanks again for watching. Thanks for keeping the site free of charge by coming back and using us regularly, and keep the sun shining.